How did it come about? There was one day when I just was at a loose end, and I had this idea that maybe we should do. I'd been messing around, and I'd done this video for React, and I'd done a couple of blogs. I got into video blogging or vlogging or whatever you want to call it, and I'd done a couple, and they were missing something. I was reading some of the poems and stories that I'd written, and I'd come up with this, one where I did how to make tea, and I was just beginning to really get into making the videos then. And one day I was just messing around, and I just thought, okay, so I pretended to be on the phone to Gregor, and I did about 4 different takes of me using different accent. One was real Cockney, and the other one was very posh. And I basically called him and said, yeah, take a look at these, I'm going to post these up and have a look. And he loved it. I didn't think he would, but he did. He loved the idea and jumped on board. And then it was just a case of, what were we going to call this, what was the concept, and everything else. And we sat and talked about what we wanted to do and how we should approach it.
Oh, no, that.
You fucking clam up when you get your
Don't make me laugh. Alright. So, I was just wondering, when I die, I was thinking the last words I would like to utter would be, I left $1 million under the...
Can we make it funnier? That's what you look like, you mug!
Why are you always picking on me?
Go.
Alright, when I was in the police force.
Hello, darling.
Hello.
Tits.
Hello, Doug. You doing anything later tonight? No, but really, it was very important to realise that many people are alive today only because it's bloody illegal to shoot them.
Well, it was actually Gregor that came up with the name Expats, and I can't say even today that I like it, because I don't. But Gregor was very enthused with the whole expats things, and we were expats, so we went along with it. So yeah, Gregor actually named Expats, and because I didn't like it so much, that's why we ended up changing it when we did the WNKR. Which changed the format slightly because before that it was short skits. The first one, and I look back on the first one now, and there's a couple of really good moments in it, but it's awful. It's awful. To me it's awful. I look at it and the green screening was out. The humour was very. It was two directional. It was either about Crystal Palace or it was about West Ham, because that's all we knew. And then we did this sit down. And it was actually at the office where I worked at, and we sat down and we had this discussion. And we were both wearing jeans and we were both wearing white shirts. And we looked gay. Sorry if you are gay, but hey, we just looked gay, and it wasn't a good look. And we couldn't use most of the conversation because it was inflammatory.
Hello, this is Viscount Sangers, First Lord of Croydon. I just wanted to tell my good friend Stainsy that I don't understand why you're so enamored with West Ham when they're just a bunch of ruffians. And finally, I'd just like to say, fuck you.
The Christmas show conceptually was the biggest thing that we'd actually done to that date. The other two were just shows we put together with skits that we'd done, but the Christmas show was going to be bigger. It was going to be longer. It was going to be, by then we'd worked out what we could do and what we liked and what we couldn't do, and Gregor was given free rein basically to do. We worked a lot independently on that one, and that was the first time you saw us actually working independently, where we knew we didn't have to be in the same room together. We both had cameras, we both had green screens, we both could, you know, work what we wanted to work, and if we needed to be together we could just arrange a time and do that. But there was a few skits in there that we actually weren't together when we, you know, when he did his and I did mine.
Hello, this is Gordon Sangers. During this holiday season, we hope that you'll all be safe. Stainsy and I would like to recommend that during this season, you always maintain safety around your premises. Make sure that you know how to handle these. And don't have any mistakes with them. Never, in any case, try to be safe,
guys.
and
Welcome to it's the end of the show.
Do I get to talk or not?
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead. No, I'll wait now.
See what I have to work with. I ask for men and I get shit. Anyway, we hope you enjoyed the show. We'll be back again next year, 2012. And we'll wish you a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and a very happy and prosperous New Year. And he's not going to say anything now because he's a miserable old sod. Alright, see ya.
Well, WNKR was not going to be just one show. We had initially done, we'd worked out it was going to be 3 shows before we killed the Germans off. We were going to, let it build up. We had green screens of tanks, so, Gregor was going to go work on a tank and, piss people off by running over their cars, and we're going to have them getting into all these scrapes and doing these wonderful things to piss off the people.
You're going to like this.
Yeah. Bend over again. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, I like that. I'm sorry, my name's Stainsy. Welcome to the evening news. Sorry about that. Today on WNKR 99.5 we are pleased to announce the arrival of our 2 new DJs, DJ Paul Schimback and DJ Willy Con.
So thank you. This is our last song for tonight on the WNKR 99.5 Push and Pull. Willy Come here. We'll be listening to Lily Marlene. Please enjoy. We see you again next Friday night. Enjoy. Yeah, so while they're listening to that, I think I will listen to some Deutsche, German music.
Obstürmt oder steigt, kommt die Sonne und sagt, der Tag glühend heiß, ohne Eis kam die Nacht. Bestaubt sind die Gesichter, doch froh.
And so this morning we're going to have light rain and clouds continuing on until the afternoon, and then of course by evening it's going to drop down to freezing conditions. That ends the weather on WNKR 99.5. Please stay tuned later for Paul Skinbach, and later on Fridays you'll be able to listen to Willy Com. So this is Sangers signing off on WNKR 99.5. Good day. Oi, Stainsy, why the bloody hell are we having to do all this stuff in a closet now while these bleeding Germans come in and they get all the new stations, all the lovely equipment, nice sets, good, this ain't working for me, mate. It just ain't working. I'm out of here. I ain't doing this no more. Bleeding bloody... Who won the war anyway? Getting out of here. How about it?
Well, the thing is with Gregor was a very strange man, and yes, and we've spoken about this before. He was a peculiar man, very interested in numbers, especially if they were sexually orientated, and also very, very fond of animals. And like we all noticed, he spent a lot of time at the petting zoo, and the animals used to run away when they saw Gregor coming because they knew what he was going to do. And you know, obviously there was times when we asked him to seek therapy, and he never did, because Gregor was just Gregor. And you know, when he met Stainsy, there was a bond that was formed that was sort of unbreakable. None of us other Gregor's friends could break that bond, and that was kind of weird for us. We tried, but we just couldn't do it. So, you know, we appreciate what they left us, or well, Stainsy's obviously still around, but now that Gregor's not around anymore, we know that we have these wonderful memories of such a lovely man, and he was a lovely man, even though the animals wouldn't agree with me right now, but maybe in time they would. But you know, he's looking down on us now, smiling, thinking, yes, I know, I'm still making you think about me and you know, talk about me. And that's the one thing that was always nice about Gregor. Yes, he had big feet. Wasn't sure if that meant anything, but I'm sure that that's why the animals run away. Anyway, enjoy the show and have good memories of Gregor, my dear friend. And I'll see you soon, okay? Bye bye. I think we didn't do this for, like I said before, we didn't do this for ratings, we didn't do this for fame or fortune. We did it because it was something that we thought we wanted to do, and we did it. And what's poignant about that now is you have a memory.
Hello, this is Gordon Duncan Sangers. Expats news is finished. Cheerio. That's a wee bit of English for you. Toodaloo.